guys, welcome back to our channel, and you're currently watching Python series part 4, and in this series you will be introduced to two different topics, and the first topic will be strings. So what is an string, or what is called as strings? Strings are known as characters. And what are these characters? Characters are all the alphabets which are available on the keyboard. So here are the few examples of characters. So therefore, string literally means using these characters within quotes. For example, hello red. So here I have used the characters which are present on the keyboard to text the statement hello red, and I have used this statement within quotes, and this entire thing is called as string. So let's see what happens when we use this string in variables. So I am using a variable mom equal to hey yo, something like this. So here the entire string hey yo is been saved inside the variable mom, and in the next line I'm just going to say print mom. Let's see what happens. The output which I get is hey yo. What happens here is, in this variable mom, the entire string hey yo is been saved. So when I say Python to print mom, it prints me the statement hey yo as the output. So usually guys, and string can be started by either using double quotes or by using single quotes as well. But you cannot mix and match both the double and single quotes together in a single statement. For example, you can start a string with a double quote saying hey, and you can end up the string using the same double quote, and if you press enter you will get the output to be as hey. Or if you want to start the string using a single quote, you can start the string using a single quote, and you have to end it up with a single quote, and when you press enter it gives you the same output as hey. But what you cannot do here is, you cannot mix and match both the single and the double quote. For example, you cannot start and string using a double quote, and you can never end a string within single quote. Like, you cannot mix and match both. Let's see what happens when you mix and match both of them. It gives you an error. So guys, it's completely your choice. It's left up to you. You can either use single quotes throughout your statements or throughout your strings, or double quotes throughout your strings. For example, here I've just given an example, like I have a big tummy within single quotes throughout, and my output is the same. And in the second statement, I have given double quotes throughout my string, and the output is the same. But you can never mix and match both. For example, if I mix and match both with a single quote in front and with double quotes behind, I get an error, which cannot be done here. Either you can use single quote throughout or double quotes throughout. Please don't mix and match both of them. And that's all about strings. And now we are swapping into our next part, which is triple quotes. So what are triple quotes? Triple quotes are simply the extension part of strings. Triple quotes are used when we have more complex statements. For example, when we have a statement like she's pretty. So this entire part is a string, and we have started our string using a single quote, and we have ended up our string using a single quote. And what about another single quote in between E and S? This particular single quote makes this entire statement or the entire string complex, because when I press enter now, Python reads the string from the first. So it takes the start of the string to be as S and the end of the string to be as E, because we have another single quote in between. So the Python assumes this particular single quote to be the stop of the statement. So it simply ignores the other part which is present behind this quote, like it ignores yes and pretty which is behind this single quote, and it simply gives us the output as she. And this is not the output which we are expecting for. We need the entire string or the entire statement she is pretty to be printed as the output. So in order to overcome this particular problem, we are bringing in triple quotes. So triple quotes looks like this. When we use a single quote thrice, together it becomes triple quotes. So when we use triple quotes in start of the statement and behind the statement, it simply ignores all other complexities in between with the quotes or with the commas. You can even use commas in between, something. You can use anything, any kind of variations in between these statements. And if you use triple quotes in front and behind them and press enter, it will simply print the same statement as the output. So let's try another statement starting with double quotes, like they said. Wow. So as I said earlier, this is a string, and I have started my string using a double quote and I have ended my string using a double quote. And what about something different here? We have another double quote in between. So when I press enter now, Python takes the start of the string to be as they and the end of the string to be as said, because when Python reads from the first, it takes the start of the string to be as they, and when it comes here, it sees another double quote which is present here. So the Python assumes this part as the end of the statement. So it ends up the statement with they said and it gives the output as they said, and it simply ignores the wow part which is behind it. But this is not the output which we are expecting for. We need the output to be as printed as they said wow. So in order to overcome this complex, now we are bringing in triple quotes. We are using triple quotes in front as well as behind. So when we use triple quotes, it simply ignores all other anything which is written inside the statement, and now when we press enter, it gives us the perfect output which we need it for. And that's all about triple quotes, guys. You can also use these triple quotes in more simpler and more basic statements. For example, like dog is equal to triple quotes. I'm using a very simple statement like come here with no other in between quotes and all those things. And if I say print dog, what happens here is in this variable dog, the entire term come here is being saved. So now when I press enter, Python gives me the statement come here as the output. So this is the very basic thing which we usually do in Python. So that's all about the video, and I hope the content today was much more clear to you guys. If so, then please do give this video a thumbs up and do subscribe to our channel for future upcoming videos.